1. The Children of Satan, the Mystery of Lost Souls. In the murky darkness of ancient legends, there exists a tale about lost souls, those who are called the Children of Satan. These are beings who carry within them the essence of despair, suffering, and the deepest shadows. But the question always arises: are they truly the offspring of Satan, or are they merely victims of a cruel fate, drawn into the dark abyss by forces beyond their control? The story begins in the early days of humanity, when Lucifer, the brightest angel of God, fell due to his pride and became Satan, the Lord of Darkness. In his rage and hatred towards the Creator, Satan decided that he would create beings to oppose what God loved most: humanity. The children of Satan are not ordinary beings. They are the result of dark pacts, mystical rituals performed by those tempted by power, wealth, or revenge. In deep caverns, far from the light of day, Satan granted these desperate souls a new power, a new life, but at an unimaginable cost. These souls were transformed into beings filled with hatred, always craving destruction and suffering. The children of Satan possess supernatural abilities, but they also endure unending pain and torment. It is said that they have the power to change shape, manipulate darkness, and cause terrifying supernatural phenomena. However, the most frightening aspect is their ability to draw humans into the path of darkness, turning innocent people into sinners, and gradually stealing their souls. The story tells of a group of lost souls, led by a being named Astaroth, who was once a Duke of Heaven but was cast down to hell. Astaroth, with his mysterious beauty and seductive words, lured countless souls into his grasp. Under Astaroth's leadership, the children of Satan roamed the earth, spreading chaos and despair. Wherever they went, trees withered, waters dried up, and life was engulfed in darkness. But not all were doomed. One day, in a small village, there was a soul who resisted Astaroth's temptation. This was a man named Gabriel, who had once been a courageous warrior but had fallen into despair after a great defeat. Gabriel, in a moment of clarity, realized that true power lay not in darkness, but in courage and faith in the light. Gabriel decided to confront Astaroth and the children of Satan. In a fierce battle between light and dark, Gabriel used every remaining ounce of strength to call upon God for help. Light from the heavens burst forth, piercing the thick darkness, and the children of Satan began to weaken. In the end, Astaroth was defeated, and the lost souls began to find their way back to the light. The story concludes with Gabriel, though exhausted, having saved his own soul and the souls of many others from Satan's dominion. The children of Satan, beings who once carried despair and hatred, were not the offspring of a demon, but lost souls. Yet, through courage and faith, they were redeemed and brought back to the light. The tale of the children of Satan is a reminder of the power of choice, the ability to overcome the darkness within one's own soul, and that anyone, no matter how lost, can find their way back to the light. 2. The Final Showdown, Heaven versus Hell and the Fall of Satan. In the vast and incomprehensible universe, an unseen battle has raged since the dawn of creation, between the forces of light and darkness, between heaven and hell. This is the story of the final showdown, where all mysteries are unveiled, and the fate of the universe is determined. From the moment Lucifer, the proud angel of light, dared to rebel against God, a war between good and evil erupted. Lucifer, transformed into Satan, the Lord of Hell, gathered his legion of demons to challenge the power of heaven. For millennia, Satan relentlessly sought to deceive and drag humanity into darkness, while God's angels fought to protect mankind. But at last, the fateful moment arrived. According to the prophecy of the book of Revelation, when the number of the redeemed was complete, God decreed that this war must end. The command echoed from heaven, "It is time to destroy evil once and for all." In heaven, the archangel Michael, the mightiest warrior of God, was tasked with leading the angels into the final battle. Clad in gleaming armor, with a flaming sword in hand, Michael prepared to confront Satan. On the other side, in the deepest abyss of hell, Satan gathered his forces, the damned souls, and demons who had sworn allegiance to him. In the darkened sky, the two mighty forces clashed. Light and darkness intertwined, as radiant angels faced off against shadowy demons. The sound of swords clashing roared like thunder, and the brilliance of Michael's sword cut through the darkness, tearing apart the night and burning the evil souls. Satan, with his vast black wings, charged forward with the fury of rage and hatred. He lunged at Michael, hoping to overthrow the heavenly general and seize the throne he once coveted. But Michael, with unwavering loyalty and strength from God, fought back. The two great commanders battled fiercely, but each strike from Michael carried the light of justice, gradually weakening Satan's power. The battle raged on, but gradually, the forces of heaven began to prevail. The light from heaven was so powerful and pure that the darkness of hell could not withstand it. The demonic legions crumbled under the overwhelming strength of the angels. Finally, Michael struck down Satan, subduing him and chaining him in the fires of hell. With one final scream, Satan and the remaining demons were bound and cast into the abyss, where they would be imprisoned forever, no longer able to harm humanity or the universe. As darkness faded, the light of heaven flooded the entire universe. The angels sang songs of victory, and God, in His infinite glory, restored order, peace, and goodness to all creation. The final battle ended, heaven triumphed, and the fall of Satan marked the beginning of a new era, where eternal light would reign and darkness would never return.